sports. It's in the game.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From a stunning setting, Torrey Pines Golf Course in Southern California, it's opening round coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open. Situated high on the cliffs overlooking the Pacific Ocean, what a golf course, Torrey Pines, and what a weekend we should have in store as we look at the leaderboard here in round one. We've got a tie for the lead at 1 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer in good form coming into this one fresh off a victory a week ago. So Frank, here we go, the second tournament of this young golfer's career. What a splash last week in the desert, winning the American Express at PGA West. I mean, what do you do for an encore after a performance like that?
Yeah, people talk about this game can be a life changer, but it literally has changed overnight. Now we know who the name of the player is, right? We know where they come from, we know how good they are. How's their life changed? Well, they instantly get a 2-year exemption. That's it. Exempted all the tournaments, not worrying about qualifying, not worrying about trying to get a start. In the Masters, in the PGA Championship, already on the FedEx Cup list. Your career, your dream, it's come true, and it's just the start.
Okay, that's a good one to start. Safely in the fairway to get the tournament underway. Nota Begay III, 4-time winner on the PGA Tour, is with us. And Nota, our featured player here in round number one, obviously made, we'll call them bonsai pipeline-sized waves last week in the golfing world, winning in their first PGA Tour start. That was really something to watch, wasn't it?
Well, having that level of performance in their first PGA Tour start is, number one, it's unexpected, but secondly, it just builds confidence. But the world of sports and the PGA Tour is no different. It's what have you done for me lately? Everybody starts again at the same starting line. You got to go out and put the work in.
That one just going to sneak on by. Safely in. It's a par here at first, and he'll stay at level par. We're here, of course, at Torrey Pines, the South Course. Long history of this event in San Diego, dating back to 1952. It's been here at Torrey since 1968. A lot of great winners. Frank, you've played the course a number of times. Overall, what are the things that a young golfer like this needs to keep in mind this week?
You have to remind yourself it's just a plain, hard, straight-up golf course. And plus, it's going to play every inch of its length because of the marine layer that often comes in. So you have that very dense air. We're obviously at sea level. And plus the Poana greens. You're going to miss the odd short putt. You can't let that get to you. You look around the leaderboard, you don't see the same 60-nothings that we saw the week before.
The big drive got him here. Now a short one for his second.
That's the benefit of really bombing a tee shot down there. You get a simple little chip, you knock it close, and looks like another birdie.
Okay, no problems there. Finishing off a birdie at number 2. And he'll get into red figures at 1 under, just a shot off the lead. With La Jolla and the Blue Pacific in the distance, we move ahead to the picturesque 201-yard par 3 third. Club selection can range from a 9-iron to a hybrid, depending on conditions, and you definitely don't want to be long here. Yeah, that's really well done right there. All the calculations you need to make here at 3 with the ocean breeze and the elevation change, but that's where you want to be. Nicely done. Things looking good early. That's birdies at 2 and 3. Here we are now at the 490-yard par 4 fourth, the second longest of the challenging par 4s here at Torrey Pines. A good tee shot is essential, and the par is a good score. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
We're looking at 123 yards to the flag, pin all the way at the back. He can fly it the full way.
Maybe a little too pumped up there. That just flew past the flag, but still an outside chance for a birdie.
Nah, the pace was okay, but that needed to be started a bit further out to the right. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4, and he'll stay at 2 under. Next up here at Torrey Pines, the par 4 fifth, measuring 454 yards. Good tee shot should take the fairway bunkers out of play. This par 4 fifth here at Torrey Pines South measures 454 yards. That's not overly long by today's standards. The key here is to keep your tee shot out of those fairway bunkers. If you do and you're in the fairway, you have a reasonable chance to get out of here with a birdie. You can't drive it much better than that. That's the quick pickup of the tee right down the middle. Perfect spot to play this second, middle of the fairway.
Well, that ball landed really too close to the flag. These are firm greens. You've got to land that shorter.
This one on the slow side as he'll try to get this one close. Nope. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5, and he'll stay right where he is. Well, after 3 lengthy par 4s in the first 5 holes, this 564-yard par 5 sixth is a welcome sight. Frequently downwind, dogleg right. Eagle is a possibility, but birdie far more likely. And that one gonna wind up in the bunker. Want to make sure you catch this cleanly. His second to the par 5.
This par 5, one of the easiest holes on the golf course too. But that second shot just caught the edge of the bunker. And now, a little bit of trouble.
Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie. Just 5 feet left. Oh, goodness, that is too bad. That would have been a good birdie, but not to be. Safely in for par here at the 6th, and he'll remain right where he is. On to the 7th now, a tough hole here, a winding par 4 at 462 yards. It is the #1 handicap hole on the south course, and for good reason. An approach shot from anything other than the fairway is fraught with peril, with a canyon beyond and a deep right front bunker guarding an angled and difficult to hit green. Nothing to fault there, safely in the fairway. Down on the course, let's check in with InDIO AZTEKA.
And 114 left to the hole. Wind definitely hurting in his face. Sand wedge takes flight. It's coming in just a bit right. Pretty average.
Well, the ball is on the green. That's about all I can say with that. With a short wedge in hand, you'd expect that certainly be much closer than that.
Oh, I can't tell you how good that is to get it to stop where it did from that far away. That is a super putt. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And he'll stay right where he is. Some tough par 3s on this south course. Here's another one, a 177-yard 8. This hole deceptively uphill. Might be worth grabbing an extra club, maybe even 2, to cut through this ocean air and cover that deep front bunker. That one was running so hot. Just got to cut the legs out from under this one. It's his second. Frankie's not going to make the highlight shows tonight, but he might still make par, which isn't all bad.
Hey, let's face it, that is very forgettable.
Okay, good roll there. It is a par here at the 8th, and he'll remain right where he is. We finished the front side here at Torrey Pines at the 615-yard par 5 ninth, reachable into by only the longest hitters, but with a good drive and that aggressive layup, birdie is definitely a possibility. in the fairway.
Two solid shots at the par 5 and found the green side bunker. Lie looks good. Now, just needed a good bunker shot.
Not an ideal result there. Hoping to maybe get this close. It is on the green, but not where you want to be. A look here at birdie.
Very makeable look here, slightly downhill with just a slight move from left to right.
Oh, that one read perfectly. It is a birdie here at the 9th. That's going to be a 3 under 33 on this front side. Always nice to kickstart your back 9 with a birdie, and you'll have a chance. If, again, and we keep repeating this theme at Torrey Pines, if you hit a good tee shot, then you can attack. Boy, a good round going here on this Thursday, and that another fine effort off the tee. Second shot upcoming with that pin tucked in the front left.
It's a good shot, but does leave that little uphill putt, so that one will be slow.
This is a 13-footer. Oh, wow, just a hair off target. And those are the ones that'll drive you crazy. So that's in for par to start this backside. And he'll stay at -3. Always like to see a par 3 where you have to hit maybe a long iron, even a hybrid or a fairway wood, and that's the case here at the 11th. If the wind is blowing, already on the card it's 225 yards, but it can play upwards of 240, 250 yards. Need to be at your best on this shot. All right, you don't have to catch it on the middle of the face every time. That's on the middle of the dance floor, and a birdie putt coming up. One thing's for sure, he's going to have to hit this one with some pace, traveling uphill much of the way. Nope, that was never going to climb that hill, and he has left himself a tester coming up. Okay, well done. It is a par here at 11, and he'll stay right where he is. Up next, the 505-yard par 4 12th at Torrey Pines. You can be aggressive off the tee here, and you should be, because if you do not hit a good drive, you're not going to get it home in 2. Yeah, good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway. Now back toward the ocean. This his second at 12. Okay, center of the green, a good safe shot. He's hoping here to at least get this to tap in range, but it is for birdie. Yeah, a little short, but that's pretty good effort there. No missteps there. It is a par here at 12. And he'll remain right where he is. Moving now to the massive 621-yard par 5 13th. You'll need a drive of 240 yards plus to carry that canyon. And if you go for the green in 2, the second shot has to carry 260 yards or so. He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there. Almost a great shot. Just missed it a fraction to the right of this green here at the par 5.
Yeah, but a chip and a putt, still make 4.
Just like that, it's a birdie here at 13. So here at the 437-yard par 4 14th, that canyon that you can see running along the left side is pretty to look at, but obviously you want to stay away from there because you can make a big number if you hit your tee shot down there. This one starting up that left side.
That's a pretty good break there to finish up in the first cut. With that ball sitting up fairly well, a lot more options available.
All right, that's a board, but a lot of green between ball and hole. This for birdie now at 14.
Yeah, and it's certainly no gimme from this length. It would be a Brucey bonus to find the bottom of the cup. Main consideration has to be about pace.
Okay, didn't quite get it there, but that's a decent effort. Okay, good putt. And a par here at 14. And he'll remain at 4 under. On to the 15th now. Relatively straightforward par 4 measuring out at 480 yards. Get the ball straight, you'll be just fine. The problems come with a miss off the tee left or right into the rough near those eucalyptus trees. Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. Second shot, good look at the green.
A little long, as we can see, and a little to the right, but still makeable if you hit a good one.
This one measures out to 15 feet. Slow down. Okay, that'll run about 4 feet by. Yeah, good putt. That's in for par here at 15. And he'll stay right where he is. So now to the final par 3 here at Torrey Pines South. It is the 16th, 227 yards, good hole with those 3 bunkers protecting the green. There is that slight opening in the front. It would take an outstanding shot to give yourself a chance to make a birdie. Well, he hung that out there to the right, and the green can't hold it. He's been good all day around the greens. This is second. Got it there, but not quite on target. Okay, in for a bogey at 16. And he's going to slide backwards to 3 under par. Next up, the penultimate hole at Torrey Pines, 443-yard par 4. Have to avoid the fairway bunker, 275 yards down that right side. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. This is why you practice these shots from under 100 yards. You've bombed your drive. Now it's time for the touch shot. Zip one in there close.
That's a bit of a head turner, really. That was a green light situation from that distance, and far from the best shot I've seen today.
A look here for birdie at 17.
And this really is all about visualization. You've got to see the line in your head, pick out a spot, maybe a foot, foot and a half in front of you, and aim for that.
Oh, that is so nicely judged from that far away. That required a lot of touch down the slope. Well done. No problems there. That's a par here at 17. And he'll remain right where he is. This 18th hole is not overly long, 570 yards, a par 5, and it's straight. Should be able to get home in 2, but the key is you have to keep it in the fairway. If you hit it in that rough, you're more than likely going to lay up short of that pond and try to make birdie the conventional way. But if you hit it in the fairway, good opportunity to go for it in 2 and finish your round with an eagle. It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. Yeah, great shot at a hole where we have seen some great moments by great players through the years. This one just about straight at it for eagle. That one just gonna sneak on by. Okay, it's a nice finish, a birdie at 18. That's got to wind up an opening round 68, 4 under par. This a good position to be in after day 1 for our featured golfer. Just a shot back and playing well.
Yeah, there or thereabouts. I think that's a good indicator that they're certainly going to be in contention come Sunday.
So 1 round in the books at the Farmers Insurance Open, already shaping up to be a great weekend. We've got coverage from Torrey Pines tomorrow starting bright and early at 8 a.m. Pacific. We'll see you then.